In the previous video, we explored the power of silence, a seemingly simple concept that holds profound value. Today, let's dive deeper into another important aspect: solitude, a state that many fear. Yet it is the gateway to freedom and self-discovery. Solitude is not loneliness. In a world that never stops buzzing, silence can sometimes feel unsettling, even intimidating. We are surrounded by notifications, endless conversations, and constant expectations. But beneath all this noise, there is a quiet voice within us, patiently waiting to be heard. However, many people fear solitude. They confuse being alone with loneliness, believing that solitude equates to a lack of fulfillment, an incomplete life. Yet, the truth is quite the opposite. Learning to be alone is not about isolating yourself, but about connecting with yourself, a connection that is deeper and more meaningful than any other. Remember what the Buddha once said: "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Embracing solitude doesn't mean turning your back on the world. On the contrary, it means returning to yourself, to the core of who you are when all distractions fade away. Learning to be alone. So, how can we learn to be alone and find peace in it? The truth is, many people see solitude as something to avoid. But if we look back at history, we'll find that the wisest individuals, spiritual leaders, philosophers, and artists have sought solitude not as an escape but as a way to gain deeper understanding. Picture the Buddha meditating under the Bodhi tree. He left behind the distractions of daily life to immerse himself in silence. And it was within this stillness that he found profound wisdom. The same holds true for us. Solitude is not a weakness. It is a strength. It shows that you don't need others to fill the emptiness within you. Instead, you find peace simply by being in your own presence. The trap of external validation. But why is it so hard for many of us to embrace solitude? A large part of it stems from our need for external validation. We often seek approval through likes, messages, and attention, hoping that these external affirmations will make us feel valued. Yet, the more we depend on others to define our worth, the more fragile our sense of self becomes. Ask yourself this: if everything external, social media, friendships, relationships, were taken away, who would you be when your happiness no longer relies on external approval? You reclaim your power. True freedom lies not in what you possess, but in no longer needing the world to validate your existence. The gift of stillness, one of the most valuable lessons solitude teaches us, is mindfulness, the ability to live fully in the present moment. Many people fear being alone because they worry about what they might face in the silence: insecurities, regrets, or restless thoughts. But running from these feelings only gives them more power. Instead, try sitting with yourself. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Listen to the stillness. Over time, you'll realize that solitude is not empty. It is full of peace, if you allow it to be. The Buddha taught that everything arises and fades within the present moment. When you find comfort in simply being, the fear of loneliness loses its grip on you. Solitude is an opportunity. Solitude is not a curse. It is an opportunity. It gives you the space to grow, reflect, and rediscover who you truly are. Use this time wisely. Read books that nourish your mind. Meditate to understand your thoughts. Write in a journal to explore your emotions. Pursue hobbies that bring you joy. Don't see solitude as something to endure. Instead, treat it as a sacred space, a time to reconnect with the most important person in your life, yourself. Ask yourself, if you were to meet yourself today, would you enjoy the conversation? We often treat others with kindness and patience, yet we are so harsh on ourselves. Learning to be alone also means learning to love yourself as a dear friend. With respect, compassion, and understanding, when you achieve this, you'll realize that being alone is not lonely at all. It's an opportunity to spend time with the person who knows you best, you. The wisdom in silence. There is a reason why the greatest wisdom is found in silence. The Buddha once said, "Silence is an empty space. Space is the home of the awakened mind." When you stop running from the quiet, you'll begin to hear what it has to say. In stillness, you'll find clarity. In solitude, you'll find yourself. So, don't fear silence. Embrace it. Take a walk alone. Breathe deeply. Listen, because in the quiet, the greatest truths will reveal themselves to you. Closing thoughts and call to action. Take a moment today. Sit in stillness. Be with yourself. Remember, solitude is not emptiness. It's the space where you truly come alive. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Let's continue walking this path of self-discovery together. And always remember, the answers you seek are not out there, they're within you, waiting to be found in the quietest moments. Until next time, may you find peace in the stillness and joy in your own presence. See you in the next video.